say a lot of things that sound controversial but aren't.
Let's hear them.
Like,
Oh no.
I'm jealous of people who can say the N-word,
All right, man.
and I know
Alright.
that sounds bad, but we don't have a word
Wait,
for
you're
white
not
people.
joking?
No, we don't have a word that kind of
Oh,
holds the
it's-
same weight that
I-
the N-word does.
I disagree. We have that
No,
word as well. It
we're
holds
just-
the same weight, just in a...
Faggot?
No.
What? The
Which one?
the
Just
N-word.
replace
We
the
have
N with
that.
a W.
No, well,
Oh,
yeah,
wigga?
technically that, but we also can
Yeah.
just say the other
No,
one.
it just doesn't hold. It doesn't hold the same weight.
I disagree strongly. If a white person says it, it's gonna mean a hell of a lot more than if a black person
Yeah, I
says
mean,
it.
like, it's gonna be heavier in terms of, like, actual meaning, but I'm talking more like, what's up, my N-word? We don't have a word like that for white people. Like, I guess we could say bro, but that's just not
Yeah,
right.
that's not very white
It
people
needs to be,
exclusive.
okay, I came to the conclusion that it needs to be a word that ends with A and is 2 syllables. Like, it has to be to hold the same kind of weight.
I think that you're right, but what word like that exists?
There doesn't exist one. That's kind of what like, the whole point of what I'm saying is.
Do we want to make it a soft or a harsh?
Mhm.
Wait, you guys are actually trying to like Frankenstein a
Yes,
N-word
We should
equivalent?
Frankenstein a word.
that is exactly what we're doing.
It needs to be a hard sounding word because
But it
I
has
don't know.
to. It
like
has to have both a hard ending and a soft ending because.
yeah,
it's
it
gonna
has
have
to have
one
a hard middle and a soft
yeah.
ending. I think.
It's gotta. Well, it has to be able to end in like like it's
Yeah,
gonna end
it
in
definitely
and be able
does.
to. I don't think.
Because yeah, the one that ends with it's too powerful.
Yeah, too powerful. Saying
I mean,
its
yeah,
name
for lack of
sounds
a better
too great a
word.
beast. Do we want it to be like a soft inside, like good, or like a k? Like what are we thinking for the inner?
I think it has to have a G, but we don't want to make it too similar to the N-word
That's
that
what
it
I'm
sounds like a
thinking.
ripoff.
Because we can't do a rip-off.
Is this a conversation that's happening?
So we need an equivalent. Like,
I don't think
I
we
don't know.
need an equivalent.
No, we do.
I would like one.
Well, not like a racist equivalent, but one that's like, okay, just think of it in this context. Like, I don't know, N-word, you're stupid. Like, that, we don't have an equivalent to
Why
that.
don't
To
you
like,
just say it?
no, because there's no humor
What are you so
equivalent.
afraid of?
Like, bro, you're retarded, just doesn't sound right.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
kinda, it
'cause-
sounds right to me.
Well, okay. You know what? I think cracker and cracka is unfortunately what we've been stuck with.
It doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right, but I don't think I don't think that it matters.
But we don't need a racist word. We don't need a word that has any is of race. It's just all about how it sounds.
Yeah, and I think cracka is. Well,
No,
that's the
I
whole
don't
point
think so.
behind
I
the
think
word,
we can
though.
Frankenstein a word.
But I think that's the whole point behind the N-word is that it is a word used for a specific race. And I think
No,
that,
because I don't even think of like the one with like the ends in an A like that. Not even a little bit. And it kind of it still holds that, I don't know, that power, that word power.
okay, yeah, I kind of get what you mean.
Like another word like that for me is kokot, which is cock in like cock in Czech.
That's awesome.
Cock
It
and
just it
balls.
has that kind of power. Kokot.
That's
No,
awesome.
it just
that sounds like dick,
it has
yeah.
that power that the N-word has, and I need a word like that, I think.
Oh fuck! I need
Oh
to
boy,
start
do I
playing
have a
some
word
shit.
for you.
What is that?
I'm not gonna say it. Although,
Also, hear me out. Words like cock and dick and like, I don't know, like pussy,
Balls.
they make me so uncomfortable.
that's just
No,
you,
no,
not
no.
me.
Is it just me?
Yeah.
Like the word pussy doesn't make you
Not
uncomfortable.
particularly.
Used in a sexual context, that doesn't make you uncomfortable.
No, not even a little bit. I don't know what other.
Try using it in a sexual sentence. It
I'm
sounds
not gonna do that
disgusting.
because of.
No, just try it. It sounds gross. That's why you're not doing it. It sounds gross.
I'm going to eat your pussy.
That sounds disgusting.
Okay,
It sounds like actually vile.
sure. That's
Yeah,
because you don't like
absolutely.
You
sex.
wanna know something that sounds vile?
What?
Moist.
Vile. Guys, I'm funny, I swear.
You needed to be met with silence.
That was a good joke, Simon.
No, it wasn't.
I'm gonna cut it out of the video.
That's a good idea.
Slang words make me uncomfy too.
I think that's just you.
Oh, it's definitely, yeah. I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
Be more specific.
Give me, okay.
Be more specific.
I
You
guess
be
not
more
even-
specific.
Maybe not uncomfortable. No, some definitely do make me uncomfortable. But just like, I don't know, just almost mad. Like, how are you actually fucking using that and you think you're doing anything?
Like people saying LOL in real life.
Like, the little bro stuff, it was never funny.
Oh. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's funny if used in the correct context.
Oh, fuck.
But I think,
Absolutely not.
I think that there's not very many contexts that it's... I think you just got little broed too hard.
No, it's like all 14-year-olds thinking it validates their argument. Like saying retarded shit and then following it up with little bro and thinks it's a good retort.
Skull emoji.
Or
Yeah,
like the
in-
yapping shit.
In
No,
that
it's
case,
stupid.
I think those kinds of comebacks are stupid and don't have
Oh,
any
absolutely.
meaning to them. But that's not really slang. That's just retarded kids.
I mean, sure, but the word itself is slang. But yeah, it's absolutely the context behind the word, I would say. It's not that the words themselves sound gross to me. Riz
Oh,
sounds
my
gross
God.
to me, to be fair. When you're walking upstairs, what position is your foot in?
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't
Like,
understand the question.
how does your foot look when you're walking up the stairs? Are you flat foot? Are you doing something else?
I think I'd say I'm flat foot, yeah.
Caleb?
I'm on my all fours. Dog.
That's valid as well.
Valid.
It
I-
really depends the staircase.
Oh, I figure in public.
Sometimes I let it slip by accident if I fall forward.
Okay, but if you're not, what does that look like?
I'm on my
gremlin.
tippy toes usually,
Yep. Yeah.
and
Okay.
I just kind of
yeah.
jump up the stairs, like I
Mhm.
bounce.
I skip stairs.
I skip
I-
stairs also,
I
but yeah,
sometimes do.
that's what I was looking for. Like, I walk on my toes as well.
Now, how do you guys walk down the stairs?
I don't know actually.
See, I have a
I
problem
don't think I do it on my toes.
with my brain where I don't walk like completely straight. Like my feet aren't straight on the stairs. They have to be like slightly angled.
Diagonal. Oh yeah, yeah. I do the same.
I don't know
'Cause
why. My dad's called
it's
it
because
out
we have large
before.
feet.
Dad's like, why don't you walk normal? I'm like, I don't know.
I think it's just because we have large feet.
I just feel like I'm gonna fall over if I walk
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah, I usually like lean against the wall and walk angular. The trend, or I guess slang, that really pisses me off is the, oh, I'm Batman or I'm Spider-Man, and then they have like racist shit in their bio.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the idea that like they see these characters in the second dimension. Oh, he's such a badass that fights, and they're not seeing what makes the character the character.
Yep.
Yeah, it's big with characters like Guts and Griffith.
Oh boy, is
Yeah.
it.